think things are working now. Elgato was being a bit of a pain. Happy knows what's up. Anyhow, let's get this show on the road. Cool. So yeah, I showed off the minigames and the whole story mode yesterday. And before we start on these other modes, let's first look at the bonus level that I didn't show off that appears when you beat the story mode. Oh, I'll show you both bonus things, I suppose. Firstly, there is an ability planet, which is kind of par for the course in modern Kirby games. And really, like, a lot of Kirby games. So here you get to choose your squad from whatever abilities they've got there here. They also give you demonstrations of, like... I should just turn that off. But you get to demonstrate all of the friend abilities here as well, and the elemental stuff and whatnot. That must have been somewhere else that you select that. Oh well, not a big deal. We'll deal with that. But in addition to that, there is a new level that unlocks after beating the rest of the extra planets and the rest of the stuff. We have Extra Planet Delta. I should really know what this is from. It sounds like a DS game. So, full disclosure, I've beaten this level already because I didn't know what to expect. But it's not too long, so we'll go ahead and show it off. As far as I know, there is no way to, like, numerically test damage in this game. Seems like a bit of an inconsistent thing whether you're able to do that or not anymore. Should have gotten the water ability instead. This level just seems to be a bunch of friend gate stuff over and over again. Did not mean to do that. I kind of... I don't want yo-yo still. Oh wow. That's not terribly effective against these guys, being on the ground and all. Well, it'd be more effective if I correctly grab stuff. Yeah, presumably there's a few hell rooms that I missed. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, you get some serious height off of that. I'd forgotten that. I wonder if that was the level that I mentioned looking like there was a place where you could backtrack to for a hell room or not. I assume not. It'd be pretty funny if I did predict that. Seems to be par for the course on my Discord. Let's... Oh, I was gonna get a different ability, but I was standing in front of a door for a different element. Whoops. Can't hit that through there. Oh, didn't even see that guy. I like how we just sort of left the switch alone there. Have that? That works out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need some fire for this. I think this is where you would have gotten the puzzle piece. I already got it. Oh, it still shows that it's 3 little ones. That's nice. Couldn't be bothered to switch away from this ability to something that's a little bit more conducive to general combat. Yeah, since the first thing I'm going to tackle is the guest star mode, I guess if people are opinionated, what kind of abilities would you like to see that done with? No guarantee I'm going to actually do it with users' suggested ones, but we'll see. Because I'm leaning toward either yo-yo or fighter, probably. Get the extra damage in, assuming that's a thing. Definitely seems like it does more damage, but I don't know if that's the case. Oh, drat, didn't mean to do that. Well, so much for element effectiveness on all these meteors. Maybe I should have grabbed all that nonsense. Yeah, I feel like I'll definitely do it with something. Yeah, I guess yo-yo would make sense because it's actually imbuable with elements. Potentially. Interesting. Stone has this. I didn't know that stone counted the same as hammer for this. Yeah, I'm not too huge a fan of Cutter. Like, Cutter's fun, but I feel like I wouldn't want to play the whole game or a large portion of it. See, I like how I recognize this as like a game controller even before the second button showed up. But yeah, it's like a giant Game Boy. Pretty cool. And because we just went into a Game Boy... I love how these stone transformations look in Oh, right, I never showed this off, I don't think. Oh, can't see exactly how colorful that was, unfortunately. Be cool if they did a howl room in here, but I guess there's not historical precedents to work off. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear this, but my controller is vibrating the Kirby theme. And now, ridiculous numbers of stars. And 6 one-ups. Because why not? Yeah, you've already refought Wispy once, why not twice? Do you actually refight Wispy in Return to Dreamland? I feel like they've done that in every other modern game. I don't think you do in Return to Dreamland. You do in Dream Collection, in the Smash EX ability room, or ability challenge thing. Oh man, Return to Dreamland art. I gotta love it. Well, that level twice is a large chunk of why, and this game in general is the rest. Is there no quit option here? Maybe you go back from here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's do it with Yo-Yo. We'll show the tutorial. Only friends. Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. Not that extra defense is terribly useful in general. These are all the imbuable things on top, except stone, which is sometimes. I like that they have names. Oh. Oh, ESP is fun, but it's also not imbuable. A colorful heart. Yeah, we'll go with this. You get hearts instead. Oh, but you can still have allies. And this is an extra mode of sorts. Oh, interesting. That's really cool. If that's a permanent thing. That's something I... kind of bringing back the buildable stats thing. That's really cool. Also, I am taking ridiculous amounts of damage. I really need to stop. This is an easy mode, man. I meant to do Gazer Spiral, and I dropped through the platform instead. Oh, that's cool. Sure. I think there was a fanfare that sounded like that in Return to Dreamland too, but I'm forgetting what thinking of. Just as to what the point of these extra rooms are at the moment. Are they just for extra items and such? Okay, and extra pickups. You guys knew what I meant there. Boy, these flowers are not having any of this healing item stuff. Okay, that's why. Heals are limited. I probably should have, like, actually seen what came out of that grass. Can't imagine playing through this as something that doesn't have a dash attack that makes you go faster. I guess yo-yos isn't one of the faster ones. Yeah, I guess you could heal with Vividria or Kawasaki. This supposed to be pretty incremental upgrades, because I can barely tell the difference. This is definitely faster than normal, but, like, I don't know if it's too noticeable between speed upgrades. This is new. This didn't used to be here. Oh, hey, they're finally actually making use of Friend Train. I like how they're sticking with the Return to Dreamland idea of giant enemies in the extra mode. Or smaller ones as well. Need more turn stats. So I could just immediately turn on a dime. Or wait. So I just fast fall like crazy. I'm curious as to whether these power-ups are gonna actually carry over between levels. Remember correctly, this is like leading up to the Wispy fight. Let's see why I would change. I guess I could get more fire though. Just holding it up. I like that there's no intro, it just gets you straight into the fight. Why did he die, like, instantly? I apparently wasn't watching his health correctly. Oh, couldn't make him a friend. Oh, whoops. Okay, so we're not putting all the EX parts in a stage of their own. But there are 5 levels, so I'm curious as to how that works. Is the whole final boss sequence its own level? Sheesh. Give us a break, okay? Like, Wispy didn't even, like, get caught on fire. He just immediately died in second phase right after the temporary invincibility wore off. Oh, I keep forgetting Spider is an ability, because normally these wouldn't appear here. Unless I somehow managed to completely forget that Spider was an ability before, like, before this point. That should be hilarious if I went, like, a whole world without picking up Spider because I didn't realize the Como enemies gave it. I love how I know the names of, like, most... Let me see here. You're a little redundant, Sir Gibble. No, like I said in the other stream, I know most of the names of the Canvas Curse enemies because they appear in the ending credits of that. And less so with others. Funnest fighter would be here. Oh, I should have gotten it because of the friend throws section. What the? I was just trying to dash. I'm like, why did I just stand still? Sure. If it had just ended the friend throw immediately, and I hadn't broken the other one yet. I feel like Spark Yo-Yo would be one of the better ones, but just generally attacking stuff, because you have really high upward, like, hitboxes. Why will I not be able to? Does it limit you to 1? Didn't realize there were still DDs around. Well, they put a lot more of these enemy rooms in than there were the first time. I don't think like any of this stuff was here. Okay, so 5 is the max then? Or maybe it varies based on the world. Oh, only 1 Dream Rod, period. Huh. Well, I'm fine with this setup. Let's get water in case we need diverse stuff later. Plus food items, because this battle will totally last long enough for them to be necessary. Just about died before even getting to this phase. Okay, game! Taunt me with the little heart and then be like, nope, you missed. I see how it is. Fine. I'll get a hammer some other time. I don't need DDD. The piano music is so good in this. I say as I totally skip past that screen really quickly. Okay, we got clean. We got you, Dribbly. It was fun while you lasted. Nah, we'll stick with Zap. Okay, no we won't, because this is gonna be really tedious otherwise. Just get hit there? And yeah, you do reset your stats. Waddle Dee, you're gonna have to be a little more careful than that. Yeah, like I found out after like the playthrough yesterday that you can capture DDD and Meta Knight. I don't know how I missed him there. That timing must be really strict. Such that spamming is not gonna get you it necessarily. Watch me die here and lose my squad. And all the stats that I've built up. Oh wait. I have to hold the A button down a little longer than that. Yeah, there's really no reason they couldn't have just put Spear in this game, given that the whole shtick of the combos was mostly elements on powers. Like, weapons, specifically. I mean, I'm biased because Spear is just generally pretty fun to use. Cool getting to actually use powers underwater because I'm not Kirby. Unless Yo-Yo was always one you could use underwater in this game. I don't think it was, because it definitely wasn't in Superstar. I'm gonna probably want fire. Neither parasol or ice. I don't know if this is gonna work out, actually. I mean, I guess it will if I get the fire myself. Because I doubt I'm gonna be able to get the CPUDs to stand in 2 different places, or to walk from place to place. And I don't have ice to freeze this with. Oh, I guess I already have fire Waddle Dee, so I don't need another Burning Leo. All about the speed. Oh, and I also have fire somehow. When did that happen? Might as well get him back up one of these then. What do you mean? I can't use my fire yo-yo underwater. Cover for my bad aim there. It's kind of obnoxious that you can only aim straight underwater, though. Yeah, good. I was hoping they wouldn't give me me and him both splash, because that would have been annoying to undo. God, this just gets you to a room. Alright, it had a switch in it, that's why. Just have a bunch of Waddle Dees as my partners this entire time. I'm basically DDD at this point. Oh, I probably want that. Guess I'll go back for it. This I know I don't want. Health or other... I'm gonna lose the fire. Oh well. Somehow I didn't. Waddle Dee somehow still has the fire. I don't know how that worked out. That might be able to save me some time. So I could actually use moves in midair. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Actually, no. Right, zap. Of course I can reach that. Whatever. So I don't need to clean that badly. I guess I would have been better than Parasol. Yep, speed. I assume all the EX levels appear in this mode even if you didn't get them in the main mode. I do like the whistling thing from, didn't quite mean to be that rough about it, but whatever. The whistling noise is kind of similar to the last stage of White Wafers. Somehow I didn't notice the HD rumble of him walking across when I played this the first time. I might want the ice. Just assume you need whatever element you saw last. Trying to skip cutscenes. I guess we're not playing the levels in the order that spells... Actually, no, never mind. That was called Echo's Edge. I think. I'm trying to think of what the I stage was. Probably need ice at some point here. If I can get a chili thing, then we can maybe collectively solve most puzzles. Having my range, having his cutter ability, and having all the elements between us. I need to be more careful about that sort of stuff. I think there are gonna be Gordos just off screen. Wait, these guys don't give ice, do they? They do in 64. I assume they don't, just because generally there's only one enemy for each ability in this game. Stand some health here. There we go. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hello. Spikes that I wasn't paying attention to. Feels rather subspace emissary. That ruins level that just kind of goes on forever with a zillion of these enemy fight things in a row. I feel like we wouldn't be one-hitting all these enemies. I must have missed a couple of pickups. I guess not necessarily yet. I guess if there's one sort of thing I miss out on the most here, it's stone or hammer based puzzles. Well, I wouldn't notice 30 frames per second on YouTube most times anyway. But yeah, 30 frames per second, like, I really don't notice when playing. Like, it's a little jarring for the first couple of seconds, and whenever the frame rate happens to dip like crazy. But that's usually not when you're in the middle of playing something. That's usually when you're, like, using Crash or something. We emptied about half his life bar before he even had a chance to move. Sheesh. I didn't realize this was a remix of freaking Rhythm Root. No, not Rhythm Root. What's it called? Resolution Road, the first stage from Robobot. That's amazing. A lot of remixes from the recent games in this game. We're not gonna sweat about solving every puzzle. Just because that'll be a lot of switching around, and I want to get to Ultimate Choice tonight if I can. Just to see what it's all about. I want to be up past, like, 11 or 11:30 or such. I gotta work, and, I mean, I don't want to record that late anyway. This I can do. Any number of electric abilities. Okay, don't let me get ice. Whatever, I guess I would've... No, I would've really liked ice on Meta Knight. I would've gotten clean again later. Whatever, I don't care that much. Oh gosh, what Pandaddle Waddle Dee, don't die on me. Yeah, I still don't know why it just, like, immediately said nope when I was about to get a... Thanks. At least them dying isn't too big a deal. Yeah, I still don't know why it gave me time to get Meta Knight, but not DDD. Move much? Oh boy. I feel like this isn't an ideal... Okay, don't let me friend them, even though you're supposed to do that. And there's no reason for me not to be able to. I guess other than skipping a couple seconds worth of cutscene. It'll be interesting to see if the Dream Friends have a bunch of, like, elemental variants to them. Like, are really ridiculously good at puzzle solving. I could very well imagine Mark's being sort of like that, at the very least. Yep. How did I manage to pull out of that without hitting the spikes? Well, didn't mean to drop through. I was gonna say, thankfully we're about due for a defense art. Good job, Meta Knight. Up. Alrighty then. Give you a little more room there. I don't see Ribbon being in this, just because they would have to do a lot more to make Ribbon, like, have a moveset, I imagine. I don't know. If they really care about the fan service card, maybe they'll do it, but I want to say I heard they were only adding 3 more Dream Friends. So I imagine those would be most likely to be Adeline, Taranza, and Magalore, but who knows. Maybe I was mistaken in hearing that. Not the most effective way of using water, but it works. They really like using those Phantom Masks things in this this game. They really show up a lot. I'm like, I can't think of another Kirby game that behaves like them. Just kind of like a boo almost, or something where you have to like get close to them to trigger them. I guess Scarfies kind of work like them, and maybe they are just a reskin of Scarfies, and I'm dense that way. But they seem like they behave a bit differently. Boy, I feel like I missed a defense power up. Looks like we're about due for a an overly ridiculously fast fight. Yep, that was pretty overly fast. Don't actually clean. That was just a victory pose. That's what I get for hesitating and trying to pick up a puzzle piece. That was almost bad. Boy, they really are pretty scant on the ice powers. Haven't really needed ice yet, but it'll be nice to have all 5 elements. Though getting him to use ice on Meta Knight specifically might be a little bit tricky. Do I want to even try, or do I just get rid of Meta Knight? Sorry, Meta Knight. In the interest of having puzzle-solving ability, we've already got the range and the sharp thing covered. And before we specifically need, like, wing-like properties somehow. It'd be interesting if we saw the fuse get put out during this. I don't know if that's terribly likely to happen. Mostly because I doubt it'll get to that point in the fight. Just gonna help me out here, Annie? Nope. You're just gonna add to the pile. Where am I? Knocked clear to the other side of the arena. Ah. Well, that worked out surprisingly well. He's trying to do a dash attack. I show equal amounts of disregard for bosses' life bars and my own. Yeah, Yo-Yo's dash attack is equally bad at actually going through things as it used to be. What the? Okay, good. It's just gonna hang in the air. Yeah, quickly zip under that. Why don't you? I swear if I lost, like, Waddle Dee to that, I'd be pretty ticked. Always loved how this tune messes with the tuning, like, midway through. We'll wait. I definitely could have fired that cycle. A little absent-minded there. Well, it was about to do it, but I left the area. Like, it goes like, ah! Like, it just, like, doesn't quite go a full step flat. Oh, I thought for a second we were gonna do friend train platforming on the roof. Ooh, that was almost early. I definitely don't remember this section before. This must be new. It'd be cool if I could get through this whole mode deathless, but I don't know if I see that happening. Hello? I do have water! Not that it's needed at this level of attack. Yeah, Zap Yo-Yo does kind of tear through everything. In addition to, you know, having 3 allies at all times. Oh, nice. We actually got all the pickups this time. Given the variable health scaling this game likely has, if Robobot's any indication, I'm curious as to whether this is more or less health than you would normally have in one-player mode. Like in the main story mode, I should say. Yeah, we got it. What the? I keep accidentally picking up stars. Yeah, it's possible health doesn't scale as well. I would have to rewatch the Iggy Woods to know, because that was where most of my multiple deaths happened. I think it's the only time I died more than once. The freaking wispy woods. Speaking of which... I hear this tune again. Thank you for the ice block there. Okay, I was just paying no attention, like when I was playing this level last time. Maybe the extra planets are their own levels. Their own level 5, I should say. So there are 4 of them. I guess I'm obligated to check every chest in this level. Most of them are just going to be 100th of a life. Dare I say, a few hundredths, or several hundredths of a life. guys do anything about this? Surely you can. Okay, this may not be possible without some prodding. Keep trying to mount him and it's not working. Yeah, didn't think he'd be able to do that. Let's try that again, only let me do it this time. This may prove to be a bit difficult. Now watch me fail it. That took long enough. Shoot! What did I lose? Oh, I lost clean. Yeah, I should have left the screen. It's possible. That's something I'll be able to get again. Yeah, that didn't work out. Extra speed is throwing me off. Even though arguably Suplex is better for this boss, despite my horrible performance with it. I'm feeling that a stone AI is going to have a better idea of what to do. I regret everything. I regret several everythings. Barely held up there. Whatever, that's not gonna be too hard to get back. I don't know if ice does more damage against this guy. went a little more smoothly than before. Can I freeze the ice or the water surface? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, I can. I just missed. If memory serves, there wasn't much. Oh man, back to the old days of not being able to attack diagonally. That I should really stay away from the corners, given that I'm at like no health right now. Let's not rush things. Of course. Okay, so you do keep your power-ups upon dying. And you keep the abilities. Well, they lose the elements, though. That's interesting. Unless he somehow lost that fire some other way. I don't know how you would even do that. Time to re-outfit ourselves. Once we're out of this water section. If there was anything around here. Okay, there is now. Whether there was or not. It's like, I don't want to go around this whole thing. Please let me do this. I mean, ice would probably be doing some considerable damage on the surface as well. But I like Zap, because it has multiple directions of influence. Sure. I don't know if I could have gotten all the way here without taking a hit. I mean, I would have been a little bit more careful than that. Oh, a Miles Luigi appears. Wonder what he's up to. Yo-yo is not the most effective thing to hit these with. I feel like I got lucky there. Kawasaki, you would have been most appreciated earlier. Also mostly, earlier in the level. Didn't mean to do that. Really? Okay, no. For a second there, I thought we weren't right at the exit. What? Oh, I didn't even see that, for crying out loud. That would have been a stupid way to die. I guess there's no harm in getting him an element. Nope. Do the same, but the opposite. And we'll get clean and fire back on the team at some point. Roughly the same as the setup we had. Fire would be nice here, though. Assuming it takes out these middle things a little faster. And even if it doesn't, take out those a little faster. I should have been using any... I didn't even know what killed him. That was only 2 stages out of the 6. I guess technically it was 4 out of the 10. Would have been nice to do this one, though, at least. Before the checkpoint, unless there are multiple. Yeah. I can imagine people being insane enough to... Oh. This may require some reshuffling of the team. Or more realistically, just using the 4th slot to do all the dirty work. If I remember correctly, you need this guy first. But we already have ice, so it doesn't matter. And then we need hammer, and then we need, Row and artist. And Kawasaki's also there for moral support. Yeah. Let's do hammer first. I think that was left to right. Okay, clearly I don't remember where any of these were, so we'll just do them in whatever order is convenient. Oh, that... Well, no, never mind. You can get... You don't have to, get them now. You can get them later. I don't think Chili really needs the health, and he's going to be replaced anyway. Dead set on making me eat my words today. Supposed to be a dash. Cool. Up. I'm gonna need the healing. I can get rid of Plug as well, because I've already got the Zap. Vidri, I can do the healing too. I hope this is worth it. I don't know what I expect. This had better be like a max power or something. Or a single speed level, that's cool too. Wasn't what we were going for. Apparently Kawasaki doesn't feel like doing the food move yet. That's fine. Man, I had such a cool thing going with all the abilities. And I have gone and gotten rid of all of them except Ice. Which, I mean, seems to be fairly effective thus far. Well, I could have gotten clean back. Or, clean. Wind. Forgot that I could trigger it myself. Could have saved me trouble earlier. That food wasn't too necessary. Having fun down there, guys? Make sure I don't miss a door or something. Do I care that much about... Well, apparently I'm gonna get him anyway. I like how all the mid-bosses, or a lot of the mid-bosses just have random, like, one-off... Like, there was a Bugsy one of those in an earlier level. It's like, here, we were going to put a mini-boss here, but actually, nah, just take the power. Oh, we got ESP. We could use that for Zap again. Well, we could have if it didn't teleport away. Actually, let's make sure that one of them gets fire first. Let's try to do this on flatter ground. There we are. Three different elements here. And clean would give us all 5 again. Let's try not to die and undo all that. Wow, someone stunned her with something. Was that the ice that did that? Or the electric? A lot of this level could be just waiting around for them to use their abilities. Let's take matters a little more into our own hands. Should have seen that one coming. I like how he always uses the downward twirl move to set stuff off. It's just his default mode of attack. Really? I can't reach that from here? Maybe if I charge it all the way. Ah, that's disappointing. Whatever, we can't be missing out on too much. I'm not gonna change my setup for this. Wasn't sure this was a trick. Yeah, clearly they're splitting off the extra planets into the last level. That's cool. Ice is good against these guys. Well, that's the most comically fast I've ever seen the boss life bar go down. Here's why it still shows some of the boss intros, but not all of them. I like that the zap just immediately just like gets damage on them. Oh man, that's cool. Man, that's the coolest bit of artwork yet. Guess they split off the volcano level into the World 5 as well. So they're sort of evenly split. Level 4. Finally, we can have all 5 elements again. I'm not gonna find out if you can use ice or clean or whatever to take out those meteors immediately. Avoiding them is that much easier. Instead of getting the last vibe, or the last normal level of New Super Mario Bros. DS vibes. Actually, no, it was 8-6. One of those late levels. It wasn't 8-6. I don't remember what it was. There's one there's a bunch of meteors falling and generally wreaking havoc on the level. It may be the last one, 8-8. I should have seen that one coming. Sheesh. These last few hits. I swear if someone accidentally becomes Chef Kawasaki because his hat's just floating over there. This is the level I was thinking of that had the hidden door in the side. Barrel, whatever it was. You had to backtrack a bit for. A door in a barrel. Or behind a barrel, at least. Yeah, yet another mid-boss power just sort of sitting there. It's so weird that it's specifically the mid-boss powers that just sort of randomly appear from here to there. Sheesh, bonkers, you took a beating. Guess that's what happens when you have such a huge hitbox. Good thing you managed to miss me there, Flanberge. Ah, threw that in the wrong direction. Oh yeah, you can take out the fuse there with ice or clean or whatever. Kind of stuns it too. Look at the wall's got a face on it. It's just kind of like, "Argh." Its teeth bared. This would have been a shark in Planet Robobot. Or something. Sheesh, guys. Two of you have weapons that are far better at hitting downward than me. You'd think you'd be using them. Oh gosh, that... yeah. Kinda figured that was gonna happen. There goes all the elemental stuff I built up yet again. Thank you, snails. You appear so seldom I don't even know your name. Yo-Yo is not great at hitting things in that direction underwater. Oh, drat it, I lost Waddle Dee. Dang you guys. Can't you be a little better at helping me out? I carried him all the way to World 5. Now we're gonna have to rethink the whole structure of the team. I didn't need that. I would have had Zap here, man! Freaking room before this. I didn't even realize that guy was caught there. And now I lost my hammer, too. That's gonna be a ludicrously unnecessary amount of health. It's like immediately disappeared. This level's been fun all around. That was a perfect beat with the tune. Just because I can I-frame through all this stuff doesn't mean you guys have to, too. At this point, Chef Kawasaki might be not the worst idea, honestly. Boom. Okay, good. We get Bonkers back right away. Well, that was needlessly brutal. I think I didn't get to try out Bluster Hammer much. That's about what I figured. This is fun. Have some variety. Actually, no. Flip us. Give him the water. Give me the, As long as there's nothing better to replace the chef with, could be useful to have some healing. Alright, we're in this room now. Let's wait till we get through this, and then let's use the healing. Or maybe we should do it now before he crushes himself. It'd be ideal to use it in a room with enemies in it. Good job, Kawasaki! Should have seen that one coming. Let's not tempt fate here. At least I could. Oh gosh, don't die, guys. Come on. He just stood there. Ugh. That was fun for all. Yeah, I'm not gonna Well. These extra levels are not going so hot. Oof! It's like, I've just decided all of a sudden that's not the best idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to think hard about what moves I use here. About half of them are gonna make me hit the ceiling. I kinda wanted that in retrospect. No, I kinda want Room Matter. And I get Jammer Jab anyway. Okay, you cannot hit those with whatever element they're weak to. I could very well die here. That's why I'm glad I still have clean. Let's go this way. There's not an artist hat in that direction. That was much needed. Range on that, and the it really hit the majority of enemies on screen with that, if you don't mind where you land. Why all the yo-yos? Do these always appear as the one you're playing as? That'd be pretty funny if so. Now we got Extra Planet Gamma, the one with the season changes. Oh, nope, we got Delta instead. I guess I'll get in there next cycle. And hopefully not get killed. Boy, this is... seems a bit familiar. Maybe I didn't need to bother showing this on screen. Or on stream. Or on screen, on stream. I gotta hit that easily. I should get some sort of element on Jammer Jab. Eventually we're gonna get something... Eventually we'll get some combo where I have wind and he has something else. It may take just shy of forever. What? No! Okay, now that we've done every wrong thing conceivable, thank you. That's kind of humorous. How many times? Good job there. You tried. Okay, that's a bit unnecessary there. Why are we back in a level with this theme? Well, here I am talking about how Friend Train's like not at all in the main story, and here it is 3 times in the shows up 3 times in the guest star mode. It seems like the kind of nutty stuff I would want to see done with triangle blocks in a Super Mario, well, ideally Super Mario Maker, but like any of the 2D Mario games that have them, like World and Advance 4. That was a nearly miss. I imagine that was probably important for getting some optional thing. I mean, we're already at like level 3 stats, right? So much for that. First friend train death. Really should have seen it coming. That platform was shorter than I thought it was going to be. I kind of figured that was the end of that. So what are we... I was gonna say, it seems like we should be getting into base territory here. Curious as to whether we'll see new boss stuff, because typically you see that kind of stuff in the extra modes. Need a drink. Hopefully nothing interesting happens in the next 2 seconds. Oh, right. I need that wind again. Using this. This is like the safer version of what I was using. That works. I was going to have us do that eventually. Preferably where half the food wouldn't fall off. It'd take longer to get to the top with wind. Yep. Not as much range of that as you might think there is. That works. Wasn't expecting that so immediately, but that works. Doesn't matter, because I'm probably gonna die immediately here. Oh boy. Need to take a break to get a drink here after this level, or segment of a level. Okay. That really seemed like it should have been high enough, but whatever. If you insist. I don't like doing full jumps because then they can stick me with a really short platform like this one. I wanted wind on the staff, but it doesn't really matter. I would like to go in the door, though. I didn't realize it wasn't on the ground level. Oh. May have been wasted time yet again. Not be doing frivolous jumps. Yeah, clearly I'm just operating on DKC principles here, where it is totally expected that you might be like overcommitting to a jump would might be punishable in the minecart sections and such. Alright, let's take a drink and listen to this nice Robobot remix. I really hope I don't lose any team members to this. I'm tempting fate by barely making jumps myself. I died way more than once. Unless you mean in this level alone. Oh, that's not what I expected that to do. We'll deal with elements when we deal with elements. I realized way too late. We can get that back. I want him to have... Then... Oh, is this that one room that has all the puzzles in it? No. This is the room that has that time jump in it that I didn't fail. Well, I failed by missing it entirely. Like, not reacting to it. Never failed to missing it. Alright, no more puzzles in all likelihood. I thought I was dead there, because I slipped off the edge. I thought those blocks were going to do something not nice there. Ugh. My actual food. Unnecessary actual food, given that we just got a defense boost, but whatever. Yep, this looks rather final bossish. See if we can do this in one try this time. Yeah, cutscene, cutscene, cutscene that I can't skip. Should be using this grab move. I kind of forget I have it. I was about to get hit there. Actually, no, I had started the dash already. Okay, we get the fake out ending. Now we get some other boss entirely. Just don't make me do the whole final boss sequence again. Save that for the arena, if it's even there. hi, Galactonite. Yep. Yeah, this is about where you show up. Okay. Oh, dude, concept art Meta Knight. I'm a like. That's new. Even if it's like exact. Well, no, this is definitely not Galactonite. Where even am I? I'm getting him confused because he's like the same size and shape of everyone on the team. I kind of figured that would hit everywhere but the middle. I really can't tell what's even happening here or why everyone is suddenly dying. They just die on contact damage with plug. Don't touch electrical sockets, man. I mean, he may destroy a planet or two. We've seen like 12 of them. The odds that it's the one we happen to be on at the moment? Pretty low. Cool. Not gonna play through that whole thing again anytime soon, probably, but cool to have the option, I suppose. It's gonna be the same credits, but just scroll by at lightning speed. Boom, 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 boom. How many times can we remix this theme? Is this gonna show a different Hell Room than the other one did? I like this one better than the one in Blowout Blast, at the very least. Boom, 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 boom. Na 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 na. The bamboo pipe. I don't think I saw that. Yeah, this is like every ending theme. Da na 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 ya na na na. Da ya na na do ba na 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 na. I'll be curious as to whether the sound test shows who composed what. Because I don't recognize the third name. And this has Ando written all over it, but I think my favorite tunes, I mean, I'll have to listen to them in isolation again, just to hear them stand out on their own, but I think the Planet Earthfall one, the Planet Frozen Place, Frozak? I don't recall. Those are probably two of my favorites. Magalore with his, pay-to-win apples. And yeah, they did show a different hell room. Yeah. Because the other one showed one near the end of the game. $172, sheesh. How many of those are just direct ports, though? I mean, if it's like the other recent games, they have had different colored music notes to indicate just a hint of who composed them, at least. Yep, it's still fairly early. Let's go ahead and give Ultimate Choice a shot after this. Fight for the crown. Isn't that the name of the picture that I just completed? Oh, we can check. Oh, nice. We have the majority of the tunes, presumably, now in the sound test. Yeah, fight for the crown. I wonder if there's a Canvas Curse themed picture. That one looks triple deluxe-y. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's check out this Ultimate Choice stuff. The highlight... I think the highlight of that whole guest star thing was Kawasaki just standing there, getting crushed. Okay. I will try this as fighter. Oh. You know what, let's try this as fighter alone. Oh! Huh. Now that's interesting. The classic mode deal. Sure. So presumably there's higher difficulties after this. Oh man, we get to listen to this in the room. Well, at this difficulty at any rate. Yeah, I probably won't do the true arena on stream, just because who knows that how long that'll take me to try. So why am I not just doing the very easy thing to do here? Okay. Huh. So it's also kind of score-based. I didn't see how many puzzle pieces it said again. Maybe it gives you extra ones for finishing it? Jumped over about every other one. I got rid of the diminishing returns this move had in Robobot. Why even bother trying to grab the stars when you can do damage just as quickly with the instant Mega Force Blast? Didn't even get through to break through to the next floor. No friend heart here. Can't get a DDD midway through. The rest of the mid-bosses. Or at least 2 more of them. Whoop! It's harder for me to do that facing left than right. Definitely remember that being a sticking point. Fighter combat challenge in Dream Collection. Did I just take... Okay, no. I thought I took damage there when she landed. At this point, why not take one of these after every fight? It takes damage twice as fast when there are 2 of them. Gosh, Meta Knight still looks so weird with that dead space between his eyes. Good work there, Khan. Doing like none of the damage. Ow, wasn't paying attention there. But yeah, I probably won't be playing the highest difficulty of this on stream. I may record it though, just so I have it to upload later. Yeah. Boy, this difficulty is not hard in the slightest. Granted, that guy also has, like, no health. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, I could be... I should really be spacing these in a direction other than into the middle of him. Alrighty then. Go ahead and eat my words there. Okay, so this isn't like classic mode where you can continue and lose half your score. You still gotta do it end to end. That's fair, I guess. I guess we'll do this again. And so we don't take all night, let's go ahead and just power ourselves up beyond any reasonable belief. It would probably also suffice to just not be bad and take all that damage due to negligence against Twin Krakow. I guess the stage order is also fixed like it is in Robobot. Bonkers just like destroys him as he comes in. Oh, I didn't realize green... Did I just freaking... Okay, note to self. Do not, under any circumstances, accidentally hit up in the freaking waiting room. Oh gosh, if I have to do this again because of that, I'm just gonna dodge stuff versus Krakow. I am not going to risk that happening again. You guys gonna do any damage? Yeah, note to self, do not under any circumstances use friend throw in the arena waiting room. Or you will eat all of the health items. At least all the ones on the right side of the room. Sorry, Bonkers, you're gonna have to wait. Let's see what's after this, at least. That worked out a lot better than last time. Sheesh. That's a pattern to study up on. Although it'll probably change when I play it in higher difficulties. Oh, we get Zan and... what's his name? Did I just lose him because I didn't... Okay, no, he came back at no health. Really? I can't hit him from ground level here, so... Fighter may be particularly bad against this guy. Alrighty then. Yeah, fighter's not particularly good against that guy. Okay. I go back here. Have I chosen a difficulty yet? Guess you do it after selecting. Yeah, well, I'll show off higher difficulty stuff from this. Probably off-stream, in, like, a normal video upload after this. That was fun. Wonder why that only counted as 1%. I guess the... yeah. Well, at any rate, I'll not speculate, I'll just get to it off-stream, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with other stuff, probably. See you around.